Hi everybody. Hi, I'm Tiff, and I'm a very famous artist. I'm a musician and entertainer, but I also paint, and I draw, and I sketch, and I've filled up the walls of my humble home studio with all of my wacky creations. You can see some of them up on the wall up here, I think. Yeah, but I'm moving. And this won't be my humble home studio for very much longer. I'm gonna have a new one. And I'll have all kinds of new art to make. So I've got all this old art that I've made, and it's living in bags, and it's in storage, and like that's some art, and that's some art supplies. And it's the time when I gotta start putting it in boxes, and it's making me sad, and it's a chore that I am not enjoying. It's meant to be up on the walls. It's supposed to be joyful and colorful, not wrapped up in, bubble wrap and all this kind of not fun stuff. It's supposed to distract you and take you on a journey, and you're looking at the art instead of paying attention to your dumb job or something, Like, that's what it's supposed to be doing, not living in a box. So I've decided before I move, I would like to have a moving sale, a giveaway situation. So if you live in Edmonton, you can have some art. If you're willing to come here and pick it up, I'll meet you down in the lobby and you can have some art. If you don't live in Edmonton and you're willing to pay for shipping, you can have some art. I mean, hey, if you're like, I'd love to support the arts, and you want to feed that hungry, hungry tip jar, I am not going to stand in your way. I am a poor artist. I will not refuse your money. But really, I just don't want to pack it up into a box. So if you don't have any money and you want some art, this is a good opportunity for you to get some art, okay? Today, I'd like to show you some of that art. I want to show you some of my little Edmonton paintings, okay? I've got this collection of little square paintings that were inspired by the Walterdale Bridge because I could see it out of the window. So I'd like to show you that today, okay? Let's do it, yeah! Oh, hi, hello. Today I'm showing you my little square paintings that are inspired by the Walterdale Bridge. It was my view from the window here where I lived in this apartment for 10 whole years, and I was building my life as a musician. And even when the pandemic hit, I was making videos of myself, playing music. I was on my accordion, Goldtooth, that's his name. I was even playing my piano, and people hired me to make their Zoom parties lit, and I did. Woo! I was even sponsored by a local brewery. Shout out to Situation Brewery, R.I.P. Aw. But I also got busy painting and drawing, and I filled up all kinds of sketchbooks, and I filled up this whole spare bedroom with paintings just like these ones. But these ones are my little square ones. They're all the same size. They're 8 inches by 8 inches. So you could have a few different scenes if you wanted. You could have one of the morning sunrises and also maybe one of the evening scenes, the brighter, redder, and pinky ones, right? Whatever you like. They're small, so that they could fit into all kinds of different spots in your home or your office. And maybe if you have a bigger space, you could have multiple ones, right? So I was only using palette knives when I was making these instead of brushes so that they could be gloopy and thick. And yes, that is the official fancy artist term that professionals would use, gloopy. These palette knives, they kind of look like spatulas or something that you would use to put icing on a cake. So most of the time, that's what I was pretending I was doing. I was pretending I was icing a cake. But I was also curious to see if I could make it look like the bridge, and playing around with the idea that I didn't have to do an accurate representation, just a schmoopy interpretation. Because you already have a smartphone in your pocket and it could take a better picture than anything that I could paint or draw. So I wanted to paint something that would make you feel like you were having a nice, fun, relaxing afternoon on my balcony, maybe, drinking a locally brewed beer, and it's a hot day, right? And you could feel the wind from the river, and it's whipping your hair around and making those clouds look crazy too, right? It's fitting that I'm giving these ones away as I, travel on to my new humble home studio, and it'll have a new different view for me, and who knows what I'll paint there. So you got to follow along. But if you wanted to read more about these ones, you could find out some more information on my very famous art blog, right? There's some links below in the description box and all that for you there, because I want to help you out, pal. I want to fill up your walls with art. Thanks for checking it out. Bye!